Hi there, it's Jeff Webb here, or Radical Recruiter, or at Radical Recruit, and I'm here in Ottawa at our nation's capital. And when I say our nation's capital, I of course mean the Canadian national capital, because if I wasn't at the Canadian national capital, then I'd probably be in Washington, D.C. I'm here today attending the International Breech Birth Conference. For those of you who are wondering, and I've gotten a lot of requests to know, the reason why I'm here attending the Breech Conference is because I'm not just a recruiter. Surprise, surprise. I've got other interests as well. And one of those is birth and choice in birth. And just wrote a blog article last night called Natural Birth and Sourcing. And because what struck me is that over the last couple of days, I've seen that a lot of people have a lot of the same issues. And when I say the same issues, they're wondering about things like technology, like social media, like the power of the internet, and some of the ethical issues around that. And how are we resolving that as a medical community, as a midwifery community, and for that matter, as a recruitment community? And that, I think, is especially interesting for me, because as a recruiter and as a sourcer and as a social media guy, I often think to myself that we are the only ones struggling with this issue. And I think as an industry, we have a tendency to believe that, we're at the forefront of this stuff. We're doing things that nobody else is doing. And in some cases, that's true. But in other cases, other folks have been here and have been doing this, using these tools for a lot longer than we have, and have been using it effectively. One of the things that struck me as interesting is when I started to research the birth movement, these guys were on the internet when BBSs were around, and when the internet, to all intents purposes, didn't exist. Oh, and by the way, for those of you who haven't seen Ottawa, that's a view of the Ottawa River and, the Rideau River and the Ottawa Valley. It's fantastic. But as I was saying, they were here before BBSs, before the internet was born. They have internet communities which are, which I would say would rival, if not surpass, the internet communities that we as recruiters have. And when I say that, I think about things like ICANN. ICANN has hundreds of thousands of members around the world. It's the International Cesarean Awareness Network. And these are people who post regularly, who have great debates regularly online. They post about cesarean, they post about choice in birth. They have a fantastically diverse and interesting community. And really, they've got their crap together. So I thought that was incredibly interesting. I also thought that it was interesting that they as well are talking about social media and how to make that better. ICANN is a great network, but certainly hasn't adopted any of the Web 2.0 technologies, which could help to further their discussion. Much like we have early adopters in recruiting who are helping us further our discussion. So I just wanted to say a few words about that. And really what I challenge people to do is get out of, step out of that recruiting world framework. Step out of that comfortable place that we all live, where where basically, we're talking to ourselves about ourselves. Get out there in other communities. Take a look at what they're doing, and I think you'll be surprised to see that they are struggling with a lot of the same issues that we are as well. Maybe if we can connect some of that mind share together, we can also find some common interests, some common solutions, and we can start to implement those across a wide range of society. So for Radical Recruitment and the Radical Recruiter, this is Jeff Webb, and you're in Ottawa, the nation's capital. It's a beautiful sunny day. Peace out.